Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the DW12 League. We're gonna cut the intro a little bit short because the qualifying is on the way and I had wrong information because I thought we couldn't see it. But today with me is Cracker. Hello, Cracker. Can you hear me? How are you, mate? I'm fine as well. Let's have a look here because I had some wrong information. They told me it was a lone qualifier and I couldn't see it, but because I'm in the game correctly this time, I can see it. And I want to thank Hardass. We call him Hardass. Thank you for the follow, mate. How are you? Let's see. We have here Jeremy Pronk on circuit now for the qualifying. You can only see one car, and he was one of the fastest guy in practice. The practice times was Udo Schipper was the fastest with a 1:30, almost round. And then it was our driver here, Jeremy Pronk. He had a 1:30, I think, 2. So you see the first 1:30s coming now. And I think, yeah, they are going to do their best for it. So Jeremy has a 1:39. And Udo is fairly quick on this track. So let's see what he can do. Yeah. Last week was savage. It was an interesting race. A lot of people crashed. No, Udo. Yeah, I don't know. He was in the repairs and everything because he had a crash in the front, I guess. But it's Tony Alpeñez who is now in first place with 16 points. We can show you the championship standings. So we have Tony Alpenas in 16 points. We have Jesus Menendez on 12 points. We have Guillermo Barrera, who we have an interview after the race with. So stay tuned for that. 10 points. Then Jeremy Pronk, our DSRT driver, with 7 points. We have Edu Morata. He's I thought he had. Oh, let me check real quick here. It's always good to have everything by hand. Guillermo Barrera had an extra point for the pole position, and Edu Morata had an extra point for most lead laps. That's why they are both on 7 points. Then we have Adrian A. Fernandez on 5, Victor Santana on 4, Sergio Morata on 3, Jesus Lopez on 2, and Rene Borsche from CXR Project Academy on 1 point. Yeah, he was in the front, but he started in the back. He was in the front, and he fell back again due some minor incident that most people have problems with old tires.
Everybody hear me?
Oh, yeah, it was mine. Oh, you said all those nice things, and yeah, moi, Guru, forgot to put open the mic.
Ah, sorry. So hello, and
hello
welcome,
again.
welcome. Yeah,
I'm sorry for that, guys. It's always like, yeah, starting with
it's
something
like
new.
it's like talking to a tree, but it's okay.
Yeah, the 1 week is like everything goes perfect, and I coughed. Everybody's sick in the mic, and the other week is like you forgot your own best friend in the in the team box to open up his mic, and he was so friendly and said so much nice things about you all, but you couldn't hear it. So
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna repeat it, but I will continue and do my best.
so let's see. It's still Victor Santana on the pole position at this point. They have only 4 laps.
Let's see what are the gaps. I need to put on my glasses because I'm not the youngest anymore. 134, 139, 131, 2. So they're a little bit Yeah, the gaps are. Yeah, the gaps are big.
Yeah, but the top 5 is, I
Yeah,
thought
it's fairly
fairly
close, but
but okay, on a second. But it's a very, very difficult track, to be honest. The car has so much power, and coming out of the corners like here, one wrong move and you're gone, like this one. Commentator curse, I guess.
Yep.
Hello, Ruben. How are you, mate?
So it will be interesting to see if the same people who drove their best last week will do good again. A few people were a little unfortunate to have some crashes and or get caught into crashes they didn't cause, but I hope for a little bit of more luck for them, especially Matthew Grant, and I think René Borsche could be a little bit higher up in the rank.
Yeah, he's third on the grid now, just behind Jeremy Prong there. Victor Santana still in the lead. But also it's Matthew Grant and Sebastian who are DSRT drivers on position 12 and 13. And they notified me they have real problems with with the setup for the car here on this track. Let's have a look at the standings for the qualifying. So, starting grid, we have Victor Santana in first place, Jeremy Prong in second, René Borsche from CXR on third. We have Edu Morata on fourth, Udo Schippers on fifth, Tony Albanez on sixth, Fernandez on seven, Lopez on eight, Menendez on 9, and 10 is Viguera. And closing the grid is Rodriguez, Matthew Grant, Sebastian Morata, and Barrera. I don't know why they didn't put in any times, to be honest.
Yeah, maybe some technical difficulties. We've seen it last race. I hope everybody's hardware and connection, stays in great shape for the race.
Yeah, I hope so as well. We see everybody lining up now.
So again, 2 fast repairs.
From what I know, what the guys told me, they have 2 fast repairs indeed. And I'm wondering if they need more, to be honest, because like I said, it's a real difficult track. And let's hope everybody knows, because we have a drivers meeting coming up, but in the first corner you don't win the race, so let's hope everybody knows that.
Yeah, they're 37 laps ahead, so I hope for a little bit of clean racing and some close action, but without too many touches.
Yep, and it's the first Indy race here, because we are at Daytona in Florida, and there's never been an official real-life IndyCar race here, just testing. So maybe that's why the track is difficult.
Explains a lot, probably.
We are waiting for the start now.
Yeah. And hello to everybody in the chat. I'm glad everybody can hear me now. You're all great.
And thanks for the notification for that. And I think we are on the way. Normally we have a warm-up lap, but this is the start of the race. And we have Santana with a good start, and René Borsche and Jeremy Pronk are still, and there's the first one off.
Oh.
And we're looking at maybe a replay soon.
Yeah.
But I have to do all the things.
Yeah. Watch the first few corners here. We see Udo taking the inside line there. And taking the position.
Oh, fairly late braking there. I think that's from Udo. Trying on the inside here. But to be fair, they have to be really careful coming out of these corners, because I think they have 800 horsepower or something, and it's like, amazingly fast, and the car will spin around immediately.
Yeah, but the first few laps, the tires will be in good condition. So I think maybe at around, let's say, lap 7 or 8, we will see the more interesting coming out of this last corner action.
Yeah, and there we have 3 cars off the
Oh,
grid. I think there was a touch.
yeah, there was a touch.
And Renee thinks, no way, mate.
Oh, this is...
I think Renee was touched because in front of him somebody spun, and he was the victim of that.
Yeah, it's maybe good to point out we have some live stewarding going on. Maybe you could tell a little bit about it while we watch René Borsche.
Here we have one of the drivers who is watching the race, and he will review everything that's coming up. It's Matt Grant in the pit stop. He already spun the car around, I think, together with René Borsche, and I don't know who it was, to be fair. Maybe Barrera.
Yeah, we still need to get used to the liveries.
I think it was Jesus Lopez, because he's, as you can see, I have a different view now. You can see who's in the pit.
Yeah, super.
But it's Dutch Dick who's at this point watching the race, and he will review every replay and will do on the fly penalties if needed. So there is a live person watching this. And afterwards, it's the drivers have 24 hours. After 24 hours, they can put in a complaint, and then action will be taken or not.
Yeah, and you can see the front of René's car is really busted there.
I have to.
I think he's
on the right side there.
Yeah, he's missing a little bit of his wing.
I think it was Tony Albanese. Yep. He was off track. He lost 2 places with that. As I said, it's a lot of spinning around here. You have to be very careful on the throttle.
Yeah, but especially when you're under pressure or want to overtake somebody, you always try to find the maximum grip and edge it around the corner to get maximum traction. But yeah, you can win, you can lose.
Absolutely. This is our leader, Victor Santana, at this moment. He has a gap of 2 seconds. 1.5.
Yeah, again, we have 3 Spanish drivers in front. Which is, well, not a surprise for me, actually. In the standings, it's the same right now. So we have, let me see, where's Albanese is down in 11th right now, and Menendez is in 6th right now, and Barrera is... I cannot see him. He's in 10th position. So the standing leaders are a little bit down the order. I hope they can still score some points and stay ahead.
Yeah, or it makes the championship a little bit more interesting after round 2 with everybody getting the points. So it could be a nice one.
Yeah, of course, the difference between oval racing and this road course is so much different.
And I think you can see the difference between people who like the ovals and train a lot on ovals and people who like circuit racing.
Yeah, so the calendar is interesting for both sides. People who will not do their best in the road course, they can get their revenge next week, because Daytona Oval is on the program.
Oh, and there's a spin. It's Barrera. No, who was that? They're so
Rodriguez.
fast.
Yeah.
Rodriguez, yes. You're faster than the standings give.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn the liveries, and makes it a little bit less complicated.
The strange thing is, I thought it only shows when I think I have to change this. Okay, we'll stay to the lap they are pitting in now. Because the pit time is standing there as well, and I wanted a notification for when somebody did pit.
I think we can see someone going into the pits right now. No.
No, but it's just seen Jeremy Pronk gained some position, so there must be something that went wrong in the front. See the blocking wheels or the car shifting his weight. So one wheel will lift off every time in that corner.
Yeah, I'm glad there are some wings attached, otherwise it will take off.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if the standard they drive with a default setup at this time, and yeah, I think it costs a lot of work to have the car stable on this track to have it for everybody perfect, because everybody has a different driving skill. I think I like my car better tuned than others, or with weight shifting or downforce.
Yeah, it really depends on the driver level, but I also think it really depends on the hardware they use.
That could also make a lot of difference, and I think the pedals will make the biggest difference at that time. But a nice steering wheel, I can say for sure. If you have a better steering wheel, it feels better. And there are pros who drive without force feedback and everything, but yeah, I just like the feel of the car, and a better force feedback steering wheel will do the trick for me.
Yeah, it gives you a little bit of information about the track.
And it was, I think, Jesus Lopez who was having an accident because he's coming out of the pits now.
Yeah, I
fallen
think.
back to the 13th place. And yes, Matt Grant is a little bit behind now.
Yeah, he's.
So Victor
Really
Santana has a big lead at this time. He's around 9 seconds ahead, 6 seconds from States. I have 2 different timings. That's not good.
Yeah, you have the gap and the interval.
Yeah, but I'm
is,
checking it on my other
interesting.
standings, and that's exactly the same. It's 9.9 seconds, and yeah, now the gap is 12 seconds there. So always strange.
Well, there's a gap to be fair.
Yeah, it's
He's
around
driving
10
away.
seconds. So let's see if Jeremy can do steady laps now, because that's I think the most important one is not only to be quick, but to be steady on the laps and don't spin the car around too much.
Yeah, I think also I think the line they take in the last corner, the apron is it's a very interesting line to be fair.
Yeah, they told me that, and there was a discussion if we should allow it or not. But apparently the drivers have allowed it, because I'm not part of that to say what's better or not. And I said don't spin it a lot, and he did.
Oh,
But it's
we don't need to talk about spins.
no,
Guru.
no. I need to shut my mouth for that. Let's go in somebody straight on.
Here we see Pronk losing 2 positions. So we now have Schipper in P2. Yeah.
And why is that standing not corrected?
I think it's. Oh, and another car has gone off. You see, you get enthusiastic, and then it's gone. It's simply gone.
Somebody said to me, this new standing stable, it's correct, it works, and it's better. But to be fair, yeah.
Let's leave it a secret. Who is this person?
It's Matthew Grant. He told me you need to use this one. Maybe when you drive it yourself, it's good, but yeah, Jeremy Prong is in 3rd position and not in. So I think I'm gonna switch to mine again. Let's do that.
Yeah.
I have to
This is more. Oh,
Okay,
okay.
changing things on the fly.
Yeah, pro streamer here. Pro streamer action. Sensation.
Let's have a look then. It's now it's correct because Jeremy Prong is now 20 seconds behind on third place, and Udo Schippers took the second place
Yeah,
from Jeremy. He's
yeah.
60
So I was
seconds.
correct. And Menendez was in front of Pronk, but he made a mistake immediately after Pronk took his little detour.
So it's good news for the DSRT driver. It's not so good news for the Los Milonos sim racing team.
We looked what it was, right? I don't remember.
Los Milonos.
Milonos. Los Milonos.
Why don't they take like shortcuts for names like DSRT or CXR? Or
I think the Spanish names have a little bit more flair, to be honest.
yeah, it sounds really cool.
It's like the Mills.
Okay, the Mills. A little bit Dutch as well.
Yeah.
And we have Udo Schippers and Guillermo Barrera, I thought it was, who are driving for Cisco.
Los Molinos is Jesus Menendez, Sergio Morata, and Jesus Lopez, and also Mario Rodriguez.
Okay, and we have Udo Schippers and Barrera, and indeed they are driving for Cisco Racing Team.
Yeah, indeed.
We have Rene Borchier, CXR. He's in 10th position, but he's a minute down at this time, so he's almost being lapped. I think he has.
Did he make a pit stop? No.
Yeah, he
or is he
stopped for a
losing
pit
time?
stop. Indeed, yeah, he repaired the car.
Okay, great.
I think it was undrivable with the front downforce gone.
And we can see Sebastian Kamsteeg standing in the grass there. So I think that's another free position for René there.
Well, he's driving again, so no worries. We have 37 laps at this time. And the only thing I can show the guys again is the standing style. Split time standings. I lost it, you know. There it is. I have a maximum race time of 2 hours, but they have to drive 37 laps, so that will not be the case.
No, this won't be a problem.
So I will, not show the racing time then.
It's
going great again in this stream. We want to do everything professionally, and you see how it goes.
Yeah, this is the best stream.
Yeah.
Where you can change things on the fly and figure it out while we're streaming, but we still see some great racing.
Absolutely.
No real incidents yet, apart from the first 2 laps, which is nice. I think we need to change to Barrera on P6.
I was
fighting for position.
Taking the crash camera here.
And
it's again Jeremy Pronk who spins the car around in the 3rd position.
Yeah, again in the same corner. It's corner 11. 10, coming out of 10, going into 11.
Now he's Menendez is on his tail with 2 seconds gap. It's Morata with 18 seconds behind Menendez.
Yeah.
And there's Jeremy again. He's struggling a lot today. Because he's a really fast driver, but apparently,
Not consistent.
The car isn't handling the way he wants. Do we have a battle somewhere going on? I think the gap is fairly The only one is Barrera
Yeah.
and Morata, I think. And Rene is 2 seconds behind Sebastian, so that could be a battle.
Yeah. If the car is repaired for Rene, he will make up some places for sure.
I think so. Well, it's Rene who's really pushing now to Sebastian. You see that inner line, what we talked about, it's like 1 second, they told me 1 second faster. And they approved that they can use it. Some people, yeah, don't like it, the others do. But Sebastian, who's going into the pits right now, and Rossi took his place.
Yeah, it will be great to see if Rene repaired the car, took the tires and the fuel, if he can make it a little bit further up to the grid.
Absolutely. And thanks for the follow, Miguel Pojo. I hope I pronounced it correctly.
Pocho?
Pocho?
Pojo.
We say Pojo. Miguel. How are you doing, Miguel?
Oh my god, did Matt get out of the car?
Yeah, he told me he wasn't good at this track. He was crashing all the time. He was afraid that he would cause something. So after 3 laps down now, he stopped.
That's really sad to hear. Matt, if you can hear this, I hope you will be doing better next week in the Oval.
Yeah, we had like Matt did a research on it, and apparently there are almost no iRacing drivers who like this combination, to be fair. Oh, and Adrian Fernandez, what the hell happened? Oh, there he is again. I thought he lost connection, but I think it was maybe the connection between us.
Yeah, not sure. There was one driver from Chile, right?
I thought it was Fernandez, to be absolutely fair.
Yeah, so it might be his ping, which causing this. Ooh.
It was Rodriguez who took the outside line a little bit too literally.
Too serious, yeah.
Too serious.
I'm really sorry to hear that, Matt. Keep it together.
Absolutely true. I think you should take care of yourself first, mate. That's the most important part of everything.
So in the front, we can see Santana still has a 10 seconds gap to Udo Skipper.
Yeah, I need some camera time for him then, huh?
Yeah, but he didn't. Udo does a very good job staying behind because the gap didn't get any bigger.
Yeah, to be fair, Udo was the fastest the fastest man in training, and a little bit of a mistake here from Santana. He was the fastest man in, on the practice, but yeah, I think he can catch up with him. Maybe saving some tires or something. It's 9.9 seconds after that mistake.
Yeah, this is what I predicted. The tires will start to degrade a little bit. I'm not sure about the tire wear anyway, but...
To be fair, I don't know, because I didn't drive any laps, so I didn't see anything from it. I just hear the stories from the guys, and I have to dig with that. So there was 2 people on 2 seconds, and it's again Jeremy Pron. Spins a lot, but fairly he's quick. And we have Barrera, who's behind Morata at this point for 2 seconds. You see on the banking on the oval how much 2 seconds is.
Yep. Still a long way to go. No draft, no nothing. You just have to make up that raw time by braking late, getting on the power early. focusing on apexes.
Yep. And control your throttle a little bit through that corners, because yeah, I bet you if I would race this, I would crash all the time. So if you don't practice a lot, I think it's not good. But to be fair, some of these guys are doing an excellent job at this circuit. And it's no problem, Matt, absolutely not. Just make sure you're doing fine, mate.
I'm sorry, I was gone for a moment.
It's no problem, mate. Just checking the times, who was fairly close. We can see that Menendez is going into the pits, and Jeremy Prong takes a position. So he's back in third.
Yeah, he has to stop at one point.
There are a few in the pits now. It's Edu Morata's in the pits. Jose Miguel Felipe Viguera. Oh man, I'm getting good at this. He's in the pit. He's in the pits right now as well. We have Sergio Morata who's stopped now as well. So I think this will be the breaking point for the tires, or the fuel. It's
yeah, I
really
predicted
fuel
lap. I predicted lap 13, so I wasn't far off.
Yeah, that's why you're in the commentary box, mate.
Just guessing. It's like a casino, Las Vegas.
Then we should go soon.
Yeah, well, if you bet on 15 and roulette tells you 13, you will lose everything.
We bet on uneven.
Yeah.
And we win.
Yeah. Everything on black.
Everything on black. That for me is 7 cents.
I'm sorry to hear, man. Hosting these races is expensive business.
Talking about that, if you go to the website, there's a donation button you can use to help DSRT a little bit with with promoting and getting leagues together. So don't hesitate, help DSRT a lot. I feel like a beggar at this time.
You are, but it's okay.
We have Rodriguez, who's lawn mowing now. But he didn't pit, so maybe the tires are gone, I think. I think he needs to stop soon.
Yeah, he still needs to stop.
And Victor Santana just did a stop. Jeremy Prong and Udo Schippers, who is in second and third, are now in the pit. It's Barrera also who's now pitting, and it's Adrian A. Fernandez who's in the pit as well. And it's, Jose Miguel Felipe Viguera, who's 2 minutes in the pits. And he's 5 laps down at this time, so we had a big accident, I think. I know, for sure,
yeah,
for a
must
fact.
have happened. Yeah. Something must have happened.
So everybody is now, who didn't stop, is now in the pits.
Yeah, so Rodriguez is now pitting.
Yep, and it's Santana who pitted and is still in P1, doing an excellent job here. 30 seconds ahead of Menendez, who's just came out of the pits.
Yeah, I think he's shown real determination in getting these steady laps in. I've seen him make a few mistakes, but not the biggest.
Not the biggest. He controls the car. If you see the bus stop chicane, he misses the corner a little bit, but kept the car under control. And that's what it's all about, I think. But the commentator cursed, you know?
Yeah.
I told myself I shouldn't do that.
Yeah, we should talk about different things, like, have you seen this concrete bar next to the road?
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
And stuff like, did you see
that blonde lady in the stands?
The blonde lady in the Yeah, but no biggie for him.
Nope, he's not concentrating on that for this time. maybe he did a little bit. It's Barrera now, who's 0.6 of a second behind Morata.
Yeah, the gap is going up and down a little bit.
Absolutely.
I think they're one is better on one part of the track and one is better on the other part of the track. So
We see somebody coming out of the pit. I think it's Sebastian. Oh, 52 is Jeremy Pronk. So that's fairly close, then. Three guys battling for P6.
On the new tires, and he immediately takes the position out of the pit lane.
Where's P5? 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not good.
Somebody's missing. Oh.
And somebody spun around.
I think that was Barrera?
Oh, we are following Barrera now? Must be Morata then.
Yeah.
It's hard to follow when you have to look at the times, do the camera work and everything, and talk to... I'm lucky you're here, mate.
Yeah, I need to step up my game.
No, why? You're watching the stream, I didn't even share it. I just noticed.
Yeah, no problem.
Well, at least I have a viewer.
Yeah, I can do this from the top of my head.
Ah, okay. Pro.
The non-iRacing Galeta.
Galeta. The Spanish word for cracker. The name of the guy is Galeta. Galeta, what did you have to say about this?
Nothing to say. I can see Santana is still in front and now 30 seconds ahead of Menendez.
Absolutely. And Fernandez is closing in on Sergio Morata.
And so I don't want to. I don't want to walk besides my shoes. But I told you, René Borsche will get back in up the order.
Absolutely, he's in third position at this time.
Yeah, he's making ground. He took the fuel and the tires, so I think he's a little bit out of sync.
Yeah, he's out of sync because he had to repair the car. Then he drove out. From that way, he fought his way back to P3, but I think he still needs a stop. Can I see how long he's on the tires? Yeah, he's 11 laps, 12 laps. He started just a 12 lap on the tires, and you said 13. So, yeah, I think he needs to stop in 3 laps.
Yeah, 13, 15 laps probably. So then, I'm not sure how long a pit stop takes, but he will fall back to P7 or 8 probably.
It's like 45 seconds.
Yeah, P9 then. P8, sorry.
Okay, still not bad if you had damage and needed to repair it.
Yeah, but then the question is, if he can make it to the end on the last set, it's one to watch.
Absolutely.
$19 laps in, that means we're halfway.
Yeah, halfway there. Still Santana in the lead, while the plane is landing with all my viewers.
It's a cargo plane.
Oh yeah, that's why.
These are all the dolls. We need to blow up all the dolls and put them in the stands.
Yeah, safety first with social distancing.
But you still need a full crowd, right?
Yeah, we have it here. And let's see, it's still Fernandez 1 second behind, but Jeremy Pronk is now on his tail.
Yeah, I think the battle for P6 will continue.
Absolutely. And I can't say that Rene Bosch is now on 8 seconds on Menendez, and it was 10 seconds, so he's a little bit faster at this time. With
Yep.
older tires, so...
I think he found his rhythm.
Yep. I'm not gonna say more than that. Thank you for the follow, Nerio. How are you? Neario?
Yeah, it's Nerio.
Nerio.
I know
eh?
Nerio. I know
Oh,
Nerio.
you know Nerio. How are you doing, Nerio? Yeah, you want to pronounce it English, or Dutch, or Spanish?
Yeah,
I don't know anymore, so...
Nario.
Neario.
Nario.
It's better than Galetta.
It's
Not to offend you, mate. Stay in chat, please.
yeah, he's a friend of mine also doing racing, but he's not ready to do the league racing yet.
But he is
But
in our
he's very
Discord, I
talented.
guess.
I will get him into Discord soon.
There he has a link. Join us for the fun. No strings attached.
I think he's a talented driver.
Then join. Strings attached.
And we can see that was Jeremy Pronk taking the position.
Yeah, he's now
on
in
Barrera.
P6, and he's on the tail of Fernandez.
Yeah,
Morata's
he
on the
put a
tail
little
of
bit of.
Barrera.
Yeah, he put some pressure on Barrera there, and he snapped.
Here we have Rene Borsche in P3, now on 7 seconds almost from Menendez, so he's really chasing the second place now.
Yeah, we really need to talk to Rene to get out of CXR.
Yeah, absolutely. Ruben, leave the chat, and
Yeah, we need to talk with Rene for a moment.
we
So
need to
Ruben,
talk with
thank
Rene.
you for joining today, and this is the end of your stream. No, joking. I'm really. It must be really good to have a driver of this quality on board.
Yeah, you know, to be true, I saw him race, and I really like the guy. He has so much potential. And I asked him, and he was like, I don't know. And but in the meantime, Ruben was busy with with Rene, and he put him in the racing academy of CXR. So just before, he was stolen away. But it's such a nice guy, you know. He set up a practice session this week with the name DSRT practice or something, and he said, "Sorry, Guru, that he uses the name. I don't even care about it. You know, I think we have to support each other. So I support CXR as well." And I know, Ruben, one of the leaders of them, commentator as well. He's in the chat. Rene is driving the league, so yeah, that's it's amazing. You have people like that, supporting you.
Yeah, very great work.
We have now the Spanish guys following on Twitter, and so connections are made, and it's always better to have many connections. You can have drivers in every league. I don't.
It
think
doesn't
it's
really
battle.
matter for which name you're driving. It's all about racing and showing performance. And
I have to allow this one. In chat, Ruben said he's actually a huge dick, but don't tell him.
Okay, we won't tell him.
And I have that safety for the chat, so it asks me, "Can you allow this?" And it's allowed. If you read that, he's a DSRT driver, so no. Well, enough comedy here. Let's see who's on track. It's Morata this time. He's 1.5 seconds away from Fernandez. Where's Tony Alpagnes? He's in 9th position. Our
he's not really.
Week. Menendez now in 2nd place, so he is doing a great job to extend a little bit of the lead.
If it stays like this, yes, I think most boys found their rhythm. I think the track is a little bit rubbered in, and they are doing good on the exits now.
Yeah, maybe the grip level is now indeed a little bit higher. That makes it a little bit easier if the tires are good.
I have the golden question, Guru.
Rene Borsche. He's in the pit. You wanted to ask that, right?
No, no, no. That
Okay.
was not the golden question. The golden question is, what is the weather?
The weather. I can let you know. The weather is partly clouded. It's air temperature of 22 degrees and the track temperature is 48 degrees. So, yeah, it's getting warm
Quite
on track.
high, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of wind coming from the east. I'm not sure which side is east. Let me see. North, so east. So this is coming out of the chicane in turn 10 and 11. You can feel it from the side.
So
Yeah,
suddenly it's not a commentator, it's a weatherman.
no, no, no. We have special people for the weather in DSRT.
Yeah.
If
His name is
you want
Matt.
to stay informed while doing Formula One, you should join DSRT as well. We have a very good weatherman.
Oh, and I just got on to Tony Alpenes. I thought he was a second away from Jesus Lopez, and he spun the car around. So yeah,
Yeah,
I think he's
yeah.
gonna lose position.
This is what I told you. When you're under pressure,
Absolutely.
you will go over the limit. I think. No, no, the car still looks fine now. I thought it was busted up a little bit on the side, but it's still okay.
Yeah, looks fine on the cam here. So everybody is spreading around now a little bit with 5 seconds minimum. It's
Yeah.
Rene and Morata who's 5 seconds apart.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about what happened to Figueira. Figueira. Your
Figueira,
Spanish is getting better, man. I'm falling behind with the
José
Spanish
Miguel
names.
Felipe Figueira.
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 He's I just seen he's out of the race. He had a 6-minute repair and he yeah.
Let me just check if there are no messages in the chat. So
if you want to do that, because I don't have time for that.
yeah, I will check, but nothing.
Okay, I think it might be an accident then. Tony Alpañez is now entering the pits again. Then the closest one is Morata. 5 seconds apart.
Yeah, very steady race now. Not so much of a battle going on. Alpañez here. Alpañez and Rodriguez fighting for P10. So this is for the last point.
Don't know, because
I think the timing
it's a lap down.
Yeah.
No, it's a car that is a lap down. It's two of the same as Morata. He's from Los Molinos, so it must be. Nope, not this one.
So it must be Menendez.
There are a few. You can see the livery, but yeah, it's still a problem. Now, if you see the timings, it's only that Rene on new tires now is faster than Sergio Morata. So that's good news for Ruben in the chat. We can follow him a little bit more. He's the only one in like 3 seconds. Oh no, it's Morata as well on 3 seconds. But this is for a points position, points paying position.
Yep. And there's also points up for grabs for the fastest lap, right?
And the most lead lap. So I think Santana will take this today because he's leading the most now. And yeah, I think
he led from the start, so no one can take it away from him.
So he has an extra point already.
So congratulations to Santana, who's racing
he's 7 in the championship. So he is already on 5 points. So now he is tied with Fernandez at this point, but this points has still to be given away. And he had the pole position as well, so that's an extra point as well. So he's on 6 points. He just passed Fernandez.
He can take the triple crown here today.
Absolutely. Starting from pole, leading every lap and winning the race. Ah man, then take my hat off for Santana today.
Yep. And he's coming from the Cometa team, right?
Yeah.
And he's in the team with Santana and Daniel Diaz and Tony Alpañez. So I think this team is doing very well in this league.
Absolutely. Great to have them in this league as well.
Yep, for sure. They're sure to bring some great spirits.
Rene Borsche, 10th position in the championship, 1 point. He had a little bit of an accident last time. Finished the race, I thought, in
really,
the pit.
Yeah. I think he passed P11 on like the last lap, right?
Yeah, in the last lap, I thought so as well. Sorry for the switcheroo on the screen. You see that inline because that car is so much downforce. Yeah, he's taking now on the inside. We got ourselves a battle on hand. Looks like he's going to take it.
Yep. Easy.
Line. Just easy on the brakes now and easy on the throttle. Don't want to say too much. Fairly good overtake here.
Yeah, he keeps it on the inside line for so long, and then when he's sure, he can extend to use the width of the track.
Absolutely, and now back in P6, so he's doing a great job at this time.
Yeah, now 13 seconds up for the next points, and P5 is like 6 points, right? 7 points.
P6 is 5 points.
Ah.
So we'll come at 6 points, and yeah, surely it will climb the championship ladder now. But there are a few surprises.
Yeah, I think the Spanish born from boys from Cometa are a surprise for me. I think DSRT is a little bit of a surprise for me as well. I'm gonna say it again. I hope they step up their game next week.
Well, to be fair, it's Jeremy Pronk. Last week he had a 4th position. He's 7 championship points and 4th in the standings, and now he's in 3rd position. So he's doing a great job at this time with all those spins he did. I have to keep my mouth shut, I know.
Shh! Don't talk about these spins. This is very dangerous. He's doing so well. He's 6 seconds behind Udo Schipper, who's in P2. So maybe if he does a great job on the pit stop.
6 seconds behind Udo. That's fairly a good race he's driving at this time. But you see Santana is like the master of Daytona at this time.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, what a pace.
Yeah, there's nothing anybody can do about it today.
It's almost a pit stop, so
yeah, you can take
an extra pit stop, come out and just be in front of Udo.
Yeah, I think still 1 pit stop. Yeah, I'm not so sure. Would you risk it to continue on the dead tires and just finish for a few points?
He has 1 pit stop. I think they all need 2 pit stops here, so he still needs 1. 1 pit stop is too less, so I think he's good. And he's going into the pit.
Yeah, someone is entering the pits as we talk about it. So. I have like
14 seconds behind Fernandez.
I have like a glass bulb in front of me. We're talking about pit stops, and everybody starts going into the pits again.
Yeah, if you know only 1 at this time. Some already have 2 pit stops, but I guess it's more for like repairs. Looking at the timing screen now. We are now in lap 30 from 37, so not long to go now.
Yeah, this is what I meant. I mean, 7 laps on dead tires, comparing to losing 44 seconds in the pits. It's something to think about when you're inside of the car.
Yeah, I think to be fair, don't get pressured because you have so much time in front of you, but stay concentrated and maybe concentrate also on the pace, on the lines, on the throttle and the brakes.
Yep. 44 seconds, that means you can lose over 2 seconds per lap on the dead tires.
Absolutely, yeah. And Jeremy Prong is now faster than Udo, I think. Let me see the last lap times. Yeah, 2 seconds. 2 seconds faster in the last lap.
Who? Sorry, excuse me?
Jeremy Pronk, our DSRT man. He's now on
catching
3.2
up.
seconds from Udo, so he's catching him.
It's also risky getting off the banking onto the apron.
Yeah,
You can
see
see the
the
car
sliding a little bit, indeed.
Yeah, wobbling a little bit. I'm doing the wobble as I talk about it, but people cannot see me.
Wobbly wobbly.
Thank God.
No, I'm glad I cannot see you either, mate. Rodriguez is now 2 seconds away from Tony Albanese, who's now back in 9th position.
I think Albanese will defend this position
about something else, with your wobbly. We have Udo Schippers now who's pitting. I think he has, let me see, old tires. But Jamie Prong indeed has old tires as well. 14 laps now on the tire, so they need to stop.
Yeah, for 6 laps, man. This is the interesting part of the race. It all comes together at the end. It's always the same.
To be fair, Rene has a fairly good chance. He's now on lap 8. And he just overtook Adrian Fernandez, who's
did you
pitting
see
as well.
that?
Oh no, I was looking at the timing screen. What did I miss?
Udo went out of the pits and immediately drove into the wall.
Oh, that's not good, because he has damage.
I'm not sure, but it didn't look too great, to be honest. Watch the laps times.
Udo is now behind Jeremy Pronk, who still needs to pit then. We will see how the car will handle then for him. But Rene is 3 seconds behind him.
Yeah. And because he was out of sync, I think Rene can finish the race.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. I think he will do 15 laps on that tire if he has enough fuel. Maybe he can make that. So the out of sync with the repair isn't that bad for him.
Yeah, not bad.
Sebastian here who's getting on side for Rene. Very nice done. Fair play.
Reflex, yep.
Well, let's see, because Udo is now on newer tires, if Rene can keep up with him with some older tires, 9 laps old tires. But he was faster in the first the second stint he did. So let's see.
Yeah, the gap increased, so.
It's Jeremy now in second position, but I think he still needs to
watch Udo. Udo is behind Jeremy.
Oh, then Jeremy did a fairly nice job, because I can see he stopped. I was looking at that and I think he did a 0 stint with it, so he undercut him. Yeah, it's not really an undercut if you drive one lap more, but he was fast in that last lap, and now he's undercutted with a lap after that.
Yeah.
It's an overcut.
It's an overcut. Yeah.
So let's see if Jeremy can pull this together and maybe be second in that race. Would be a great result for DSRT.
Who's off track? Who's off track? It was a Cometa driver. Who was it? Someone in the back?
I think so. Victor Santana is leading.
Yeah, it's not Santana.
Maybe
I was shocked for a moment.
Albanese is now entering the pits.
Yeah, it must have been.
I think that it was Albanese.
Well, that will cost him dearly, probably. 5 laps to go. You cannot make up the time.
No, absolutely not. And he will fall back. He's now in 10th position. Udo Skipper is 2 seconds now away.
Yeah.
I think he smells blood and he wants that second position back.
Yeah, I have no words because I'm looking at these gap times and looking at the biggest changes in the time, but I think Jeremy is driving away from him.
Yeah, you see the different line they take here. Now Udo Schippers thinks, okay, I can do that as well. Taking a close line now. 2.7 seconds now, so he's not gaining on it.
He's not gaining. Nope.
We see in the background somebody spinning off.
Yeah.
Don't know who it was. It was just a guess, but we have Barrera here. He's 2.1 seconds away from Sergio Morata in 7th position. So the battle for the 7th position is on here. And fairly the top 3 is oh, what the hell? Yep, and there he is. We missed that, but Jeremy Pron just lost position again to Udo. I think he spun the car.
The pressure was getting to him, probably.
I think so.
Maybe a little bit of sweaty hands.
Could be. Track temperature was hot, so maybe he's getting into his car now. The air curve failed.
The airco failed, yeah.
Well, we now have Jeremy Pronk chasing Udo Schippers on 3 seconds. Behind that is Rene Bosch on 2 seconds. Menendez on 3 seconds. And after that is Fernandez on 8 seconds. But with the time to go, yeah, all could happen for P2 now.
Yeah, someone can spin the car and it could be different. I think we also need some points for who make the most spins, and I think Jeremy has won it today.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think he could be in top 2 easy, but yeah.
I think he could have battled Santana easily, yeah.
And you see Santana is doing it easy, I think, because, oh, spin in the background there. It was Menendez?
Yeah, it was Menendez with Fernandez.
No, it's Menendez. Menendez is off track. And there is Fernandez now pushing for that spot.
Going, no. For a moment, I thought he was dive bombing into that little gap he left, but
he's just letting know I'm here. I'm taking your position away.
Yeah, your tires are gone.
He already did.
And there he goes.
Because Menendez just spun the car around, so I lost the car a little bit. Like we said, all can happen.
Everything can happen. Lap 36. Let's switch to Santana. Give him some.
Yeah, Team Kometa some camera time.
Yeah, because he really deserved it today.
Absolutely.
This is a masterclass Daytona road course.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you drive it.
Yep.
And I think it's maybe one of the difficult combinations we have this season. So, yeah, like I said, I take my hat off for him. What a drive.
Yeah, we will stay in America for a few races and then past the ocean.
I'm lying on the beach right now, mate. You can see that Jeremy Prong is trying to pressurize Udo Schippers in that last lap.
And here we go, last lap for Santana.
Oh, he misses his braking point, but nothing's going on right there because 40 seconds
Maybe he wants quickest lap as well.
I think he wanted to thank the audience and the marshals behind the barriers.
Doing a few donuts,
yeah,
just in the last lap. And let's see, Santana is now in P7 in the standings with 4 points, so he will certainly be up there.
Yeah, well,
because Alpines is dropped out of the points. Yeah.
He has the 16 points for the race victory and extra points for most lead laps and pole position.
Yeah, this is great. Here we can see him coming out of corner 10, going into 11.
Yep, white flag, last lap. So getting through here, and then the banking on, and yeah, I think a fairly easy win for him today.
Well, winning is it looks easy, but it's not always easy.
Absolutely not. And meanwhile, it's Jeremy Prong now on 0.2 seconds away from Udo. So as we see Santana here going for that win. Nicely done with the Kometa team driving both over the finish line. I switch back and it's here the last few. Oh my god! Oh, and he tried it.
Oh.
Yeah, but he spun the car around. You see Jeremy outbraking himself almost.
Well, this is yeah. This is a hard decision for the stewards to take a look at.
Yeah, I think to be honest, Jeremy Prong did everything to avoid Udo.
Yep. But he did a shortcut.
So yeah, he did a shortcut, but he waited. You can see him going off the throttle there. And then it's Udo who takes third position. Yeah, maybe it will change afterwards if Udo will say something. Yeah, the marshals will look at that. And it's René Borsche who just finished. I'm sorry for that because that was a hell of a last lap. Congratulations to him as well, fourth position. So nicely done.
Well done, well done. Very, very mature driving today.
Absolutely. We have Fernandez then in P5. Jesus Menendez in P6. Barrera here coming towards the finish line now in P7. And we have Morata in P8. Another Morata, it was Sergio Morata before this is Edu Morata. We have two Moratas in it. It's 9th position. And Mario Rodriguez is 10th for the final point.
Yeah, congratulations. Very sad to see Tony Apañez falling out of the top 10.
Yeah, it's fairly.
it's yeah. It will be interesting to see what he will do on the oval next week. So I think this format is great because it's such a good mix up between the tracks.
Yeah, next week we have the same circuit, so we stay here, but then it's the oval time. And we mix it up with ovals and road courses. Yeah, and we see Santana there doing a few donuts on the Daytona logo. Nice for the screenshots on social medias, I guess.
Yep.
But my hat off for Santana. Wow, what a
Yeah.
drive, what a victory. Congratulations to him. He deserves all the credit today.
Amazing drive.
Let's
So
wait because I
yeah, we
think
wait a little bit.
maybe we have some people for the interviews as well.
Maybe someone from the top 3.
I asked him to come in the social room. Cannot see because I think they're still chatting about the race, what happened on the track and everything.
Yeah, we wait for the official announcement from the stewards. Not sure if they are quick today. Nothing going on as far as I can see. We get a
Some
nice view from the
messages
tech. Yeah.
Let's see if I can get somebody in the room.
So we had 2 drivers dropping out today, which was Matthew Grant and Figuera. Very sad to see them this early, to see them go this early in the race. I'm not sure what happened to Figuera, to be honest. And Matthew had some problems, and he had to bail out as well. All the
We have one waiting. It's Guillermo Barrera. I'm saying he's 7th, but last week he was 3rd in the race. Hello, Guillermo. How are you?
Hello, guys. Oh, I'm really tired right now.
How was your race, mate?
Well, yes, yeah, it was a really hard race in a hard circuit with a really hard turns. But well, I think the 7 is the best position for today. I'm really happy for that.
And yeah, we saw that because it's a difficult car to drive on this track. Not
Oh
many
yeah.
iRacers love this track. But what do you like about the DW12 car?
Well, I like the difficulty of the car. I think it's a car for men, and well, I love this car in the oval, but when I drive this in the road, I have a hard race. But well, just defend the position and wait at the end of the race.
That's absolutely amazing because last week you were 3rd,
Yeah.
also on a difficult race with many crashes. This time it was a lot of spins from people, but not
Oh yeah.
many crashes. I found it a fairly fair race and clean race. So it's a nice job. You taking some points again.
Oh yeah. Yes. This race I have. I try to make all the points possible, making a defensive races. I never make a fight because I have a really bad pace and was stupid defend any position. I drive it knowing the 3rd position in the last race, so just defend and wait in the next oval.
And you're driving for a Syscom racing team at this point, and together
Yeah.
with Udo Schipper. Udo Schipper
Yeah.
is the one who tweeted about this league, and you guys joined. How long are you racing for that team?
Oh, I think I can't remember. Let me a second. I think it was a 7 month, 7 or 8 month. Driving with my mate Udo. He's really fast, faster than me. Yeah, I'm really happy with the team and just enjoying the sim racing.
Absolutely. It's Udo who was in third position, your teammate, so he did a fairly great job getting some points for the team.
Yeah.
As it's not really a team championship, it's a driver championship, but it's nice to see so many teams joined this race.
Oh yeah, I'm making the podium in the last race. Now was her turn, and I think Danudo than me, we can fight the championship. But let's see.
Absolutely. All points are for grabs because Tony Apes
Oh yeah.
was today out of the points. He didn't score any points and he was championship leader. So I think it will mix up a little bit. The standings will be in half an hour on the website as well. So we check out where you're standing then.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you very much. Maybe Craig has another question?
Yeah. I have one more question for you, Guillermo. Congratulations on scoring points again. Last
Thank
week
you.
you were third in the oval and now P7 on the road course. What do you expect from the next oval race?
Well, in the ovals, I think I can do a really good job. I'm driving only oval, and well, I'm making a few resistance race with the team, but I am only oval drive. And yeah, in the oval, I think I can make a good position.
Okay, well, I hope it works out for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. See you in the next week.
See you next
Yeah,
week,
thank
mate.
you.
Thank you
Bye
for the
bye.
interview.
Thank you.
I'm gonna see if Rene Bosch, I don't know if he's listening. Maybe he can join the social room. I will write it in the chat as well. I want to speak him as well.
Guru,
And there
We're
we have
still
Kiri,
live.
the next
Kiri,
one.
welcome.
just saying, if Udo wants, he needs to be dragged in the channel, by the way. He can't join.
He needs to go to social because else I cannot get him up. So he needs to go to the social room. That's shortest to the live stream.
We're gonna discuss the stuff in the social room, the interview and stuff.
No. The interview is in here, mate. You are live on stream now, so.
No, but for Udo, because he's also top 3. That's why he's
yeah,
also on the podium.
Talk to him and say he's going into the social room, and if he's in the social room, I will drag him up to the interview room.
Okay, give me a sec.
Okay.
Pro streamers.
They know. They need to know that.
Yeah.
Just waiting then for Udo from the same team, from Syscom Racing Team.
Ew.
Yo, it's Kiri again. Hello, Kiri.
Yeah, I've said it to Udo.
So, you want to do an interview, or did you tell Udo that he needs to join the social room?
Both.
Okay. Then tell us, mate, how was your race today? Because a second place for DSRT is an amazing job, but there was some
with 5-6 spins. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we called you on stream like you're the winner, I think, of the spins today. So king of the spins.
And also, have you looked at my pit exit? My first pit stop?
No, to be fair, there were so many
nice.
cars. We see Udo had a little bit of an incident coming out of the pits, but we didn't see yours.
No.
But tell us.
I hit the bumper and I went to the wall, so I had to make a pit stop the next lap again to fix my front ring. So I probably lost about 25-ish seconds to the leader. But
yeah,
I would still be second.
37 seconds behind the leader. He was on 45 seconds, so he took it easy, to be honest, because Santana today was,
true.
Yeah, amazing. I mean, he was fastest in qualifying, fastest most lead laps. And
yeah, I had a fuck up in quali.
Yeah. You were fast in the training, I saw, together with
Yeah, I had off track in the quali. Otherwise, I would... if I don't know if the guy in first also made a mistake or whatever, otherwise I would have been on pole as well.
Yeah, so I had some wrong information, to be honest, because qualifying was starting and I could see you this time. And I thought I will do it, start the stream, do the intros and everything. But
I
it
didn't
was a
do
little
that.
bit of a
Oops.
mix-up.
Oops.
It's
My
no
fault.
problem. I know that for next time then. So
No, but I had a 34.65 last lap, but that was with an off track. It was kind of fucked up.
okay.
Otherwise, it would have been pole. But also, my start was a bit. I had a bit of wheel spin.
That's not good. That's not good.
I survived.
Well, second place. Last time you had 4th position, so you will gain a few in the rankings, I guess. Like I told.
Yeah, I don't know what standings were last time.
Sorry.
I don't know what the standings were last time.
Last time you had 7 points, so you will score 12 with it, so 19 points now. Tony Alpagnes didn't score any points today, so we will drop that position anyway. But I have to figure it out because on the fly I cannot do it now.
Yeah, and also guy in first place has 2 extra points for pole and fastest lap.
Absolutely, I think he will climb the ladder. Let me see, he had 4 points, so I think maybe he's a new championship leader. Maybe tied with somebody. It will be close.
Maybe together with me, actually.
It could be, yeah.
Let's have a look. It was... What was the website?
The name of the team, Fallout. DutchSimRacingTeam.com.
.com, dat. Oh, nice update. I haven't seen the new layout and stuff.
You are way behind.
Yeah, I worked a lot on that, mate. I did, like, in my holiday, I did 1 day only on the website, so I completely renewed it and everything. And you didn't even see it, and you asked for the name. That's terrible.
Real DSRT driver.
Yeah, you know me. Just how many points do I get for second?
12 points.
Yes.
We are not going to do like the song festival now, eh?
I'm 3 points behind. I'm 3 points behind Victor then.
This is London calling.
Yeah, this is London calling.
No, but I'm 3 points behind Victor in that case.
Okay.
So I'll probably be second then. All right.
So,
okay.
Thank you. Maybe we can get Udo in.
Yeah, Udo is now in the chat, so I will drag him up if I can do that.
Yeah. So I'll stay here. Or I'll go down there.
Yeah, you can go. We had enough of you, so Udo is waiting. So
Fuck you.
we want to talk to important persons.
Hello.
Oh, thanks.
I'm the important guy, huh?
Yes, yeah.
Bye, Kiri. Hello, Udo. How is it going, mate?
Very good. How are you, my friend? All okay. Perfect.
I'm perfect too. So tell us, how was your race today, mate?
Okay, my race. It was like I was very fast in the practice. Then in the race, I don't know what happened, but the first stint I was not so fast. I lost my like 1 second a lap with Jeremy and with Santana, and then I thought, okay, maybe I'm not that fast now. I will take it because the car is very difficult to handle, a lot of wheel spin. So I will just go and make sure I will have the podium. And then I spun and I got a black flag. So 26 seconds. So then I needed to fight for the podium. And at least in the last laps, I got a nice fight with Jeremy. And the last bus stop, I tried to brake as late as possible, and then I had my brake bias to my rear because I like to enter the car with a little bit of tail braking, and then I lost the car, and then for luck I was third because I thought Rene also could pass me, but in the end I don't know what happened. He didn't pass me, and I'm third. Yeah.
Yeah, we saw that in that WhatsApp chicane because Jeremy was fighting with you, and he wanted to break it as late as possible as well. But
me too.
he gone straight ahead. You spun the car around. He waited a little bit for you. I think he saw that you spun the car around, and then he drove to
Yeah,
second position. So we were
yeah.
wondering, like, was it a fair move from him, or do you say from no, the second position was mine, or?
No, it's I can't say it was a fair move. It was like he tried to break as late as possible. He couldn't enter in the corner because I was inside. I was inside because I break past my breaking point, so it was a fair move. Yes, no problem.
Okay, absolutely. I saw your training times, and you did like a 1:30.023. That was
Yes,
so quick.
yeah.
Before in the training, I saw 1:31s, so I was mind blowing that you could pull out such a time. And I had high expectation anyway for this race.
Yes.
But a black flag, yeah, 20 seconds then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have second position, but Santana this time, to be
Yeah,
honest.
no, it was like indeed I could have second position if I didn't have the black flag for sure. And I was like in the start of the race at my start because I did a bad quali. Every quali lap was more or less I had a mistake, so I went like fourth or fifth. I don't remember, and then I already had the like 7 or 8 seconds distance with Santana. And then after like 10 laps or something, it was 15. And if you take my time off, like the last laps, when I take off the 26 seconds and also entering the pits, of course, I could be there more or less with him. I could like have like 10 seconds behind him, but he was too fast. I think he deserved the win today for sure.
And then your last pit stop, Crackerman made in the box here. He thought he saw you touch the wall, or something
Yeah,
happened.
it was exactly. It was. I tried to go as fast as possible out of the pits, but I touched the wall. It was a very tiny. It was like almost nothing, but I touched the wall. Yes, but it wasn't that bad because the car wasn't didn't lose any speed or something. No.
Okay. Then personally, I want to thank you because through your tweet, so many drivers joined. So I'm thankful for that. And the last question then for your team. Yeah. How long are you racing for, Syscom?
I'm racing like now for them. We first we were in another team, like a few guys, and then we didn't like it anymore in that team, and then we started our own team. And the guy that started it is his company's name is Syscom Consulting, so he's like a consulting company, and his hobby is sim racing. And then he asked like, "Do you want to join me?" And this, I say, "Okay, no problem," and then we started the team like more or less like 1 year ago, more or less, and yeah, we're competing in some endurance races and everything, and I'm competing in Spanish championships oval with the Xfinity and with the trucks and everything, so it's nice. Yeah, it's
Very
very
nice.
nice. Hmm.
Do you want to share the Twitter feed or something from Syscom? You have the opportunity now to make a commercial for them.
Yeah, the Twitter feed of Syscom is at Syscom Team. So in English, Syscom Team.
Okay, so if you want to see them, go to @Syscom Team on Twitter. Give them a follow because I'm thankful for them as well. And I want to thank you as well, Udo. If Cracker doesn't have any questions, then thank you.
Yes, of course, I prepared another question.
Okay.
Because I know I'm last in line, so I have time to think about a good question. Udo, last week you were a little bit unfortunate in the crashes on the oval. Today you scored some good points. What do you expect from next race, which is also oval?
What I can expect, yeah. Let's check what will happen. I hope that the drivers are clean. I think that oval is it's more technical, so you can make the difference. Like the last oval, it was more difficult to make the difference. And I think the other drivers just need to have a little bit more patience to pass another one, because sometimes it's better in oval racing in NASCAR. Not also NASCAR, but if you drive like IndyCar, I'm more a NASCAR guy than IndyCar guy. But in IndyCars, it's also sometimes it's more strategy, you understand? So it's sometimes better to be second and then first, because your engine will not be that hot. You need to lift, so you will burn less fuel, you will burn less your tires, but yeah, I think I don't know what to expect. I think I will just drive and we will see what happens.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, mate.
All right.
And hopefully, good luck in the next race, that you can score some many points again.
Yeah, we will see. Let's hope so. Yeah.
Okay. So this is the stream then for now, guys. I want to thank everybody who was viewing, and I would say good night. Cracker?
Yeah, good night to you, Guru.
Good night to you too, mate. See you later next week, same time, same place on the Daytona Oval. See you later, guys. Bye bye.